Hey everyone! I wanted to give you guys something of an update, because there are some important things I need to talk about. First, the Golden Binding. So, I started a video series, which many of you watched, and it was a lot of fun to make. Unfortunately, the production of each video was a lot more work than I have the energy to coordinate and produce at this time. So, continuing the series in video format is not feasible right now. But the good news is, if you want to see the story continue, I've rebooted it as a webcomic. I'll provide a link in the author's notes to this video. There will be some slight differences, especially with the format change, but also in terms of the script. More things will be made clear sooner. That doesn't mean there won't also be videos of the Golden Binding in the future. I just need to do it more selectively, is all. Second, I've been pushing it for a few months now, but I want to take a second to talk about my Patreon. For those who don't know, Patreon is a website that functions a lot like any other crowdfunding site, but instead of a one-time set payment, you pledge a certain amount monthly. I've set one up because I would really love to focus on making videos, and the Golden Binding, and generate more content, but my energy has been flagging tremendously. With the job that I do to pay my bills, I'm overtaxed and completely spent by the time I get home, which makes it difficult to do the things I love, like recording my Let's Plays. What I want to do is produce more videos, more comics, and overall create more entertaining content for all of you. Unfortunately, so long as I must rely on this job to pay my bills, I'm not going to be able to do much to focus on that. So, I'm going to nudge my Patreon, all official-like. I have specific goals in mind depending on how well my Patreon works. If I'm able to stably earn $200 a month from pledges on Patreon, you'll have a reliable update every day from my channel, instead of the long gaps of time where nothing is uploaded. And if I'm able to meet my ultimate goal, I'll not only be uploading multiple videos a day, but putting out more comic content every day of the week. But so far I've really only talked about the general benefits of subscribing on Patreon. What do you get out of all of this? Well, even just as little as $1 a month gets you early access to all my uploads and a thank you art from me. You get to be a cool kid and see my videos earlier than anyone else. If you go the extra mile and go for $5 a month, you'll get to see exclusive content, artwork, behind-the-scenes information, and other things I don't make public. And for a whopping $10 a month, you get all of that, plus bonus comic pages, plus exclusive opportunities for things like cameos in either my comic or Let's Play videos. The goals, the milestones, and the rewards are all listed on my Patreon page, which I'll also link in the author's notes. And you know what the best part is? If it turns out that you can't continue as a patron, you can actually adjust your pledge at any time, so there's no risk and every chance at the rewards. Okay. So, third, I wanted to discuss my plans for my upcoming Let's Plays. Obviously, I'm in the midst of wrapping up Mass Effect 2, something that's been a long time coming. When I finish with that, I'll be moving on to Mass Effect 3, which will include all of the DLC. I also have the rest of Limbo, Hatoful Boyfriend, and the long-ignored Blackwell series to finish, though I can't make any guarantees on when those will be finished. And I have been asked about when I'll be getting around to Let's Playing Dragon Age Inquisition. The answer is, unfortunately, not anytime soon. The computer I have is excellent, but I can barely run the game on the lowest settings, much less record the thing. I'll need to save up for a new computer before I can do any sort of Let's Play for Inquisition. And the other reason it might take a while is because I'm planning another playthrough of the Dragon Age series. Yes, I know. Been there, done that, twice even for Origins. But here's the thing. I've had a lot of time to re-examine the series, the story, the overall narrative. Previously, I played the game to be a completionist instead of playing the game to tell a story. And there are things that I've changed my opinion on since I first played the game many years ago. There are things I want to do differently to establish my story that I want to tell. So, I'm going to be going back and doing it over, one last time, to do these games justice, and I think that it will be a better experience for everyone involved. This is planned to begin after I finish Mass Effect 3, or if I meet certain goals on Patreon, concurrently with that game. In turn, I'll be removing my second playthrough of Origins and my original Let's Play of Dragon Age 2. You've got some time between now and then, so if you want to give them another watch just for old time's sake, you'll have a chance. Beyond that, I want to thank you guys again for all of your support, for watching, for commenting, for subscribing. I've said it before, and I mean it every time, but it means a lot to me to see that I'm entertaining even one person with what I do. It's why I love sharing these games with you. It really is a bright spot in my day to hear from you guys. So thank you for being wonderful. I hope to bring you the same joy you bring me. And hopefully, it won't be so long between updates. Hope to see you next time.